Hi, Ryan. Thanks a lot. Hi, Trevor. Hi, Kwag. Trevor, maybe for you or Kwag, you can answer as well. Just the chatter in the change room before you went onto the field first test and after getting onto the park. In terms of the vibe in the stadium with fans in there, how you guys adapted to that, and if you think you handled the occasion of playing in front of fans as a Springboks team good, and if you can do a bit better coming this weekend's second test, please.
Yeah, definitely. I think for us, we obviously want to do better than what we did last week. But yeah, it was amazing to play in front of fans again. I must say it's a really good experience. Coming from a few games that we didn't have fans and then run on and people supporting you. And there were a lot of South African supporters also, so that was good. I think for us as a team, we know where we slipped up, and we worked on that this week, and hopefully we can rectify it on this weekend coming.
Thank you, guys. Mike Greenway, good morning from Durban.
How's it? Bright and sunny here, guys. Question for Kwagga. Jacques given us a fair amount of his feelings about what went wrong in the defeat. Just from a player's perspective, how did you guys feel in the change room afterwards, your reaction and your thoughts going forward now to fixing things?
Yeah, definitely. We felt disappointed after that game. I think we could have closed it out easily, and we slipped that opportunity of closing the game out. I think there were a lot of opportunities in the game also. We scored 3 more tries, and they only scored 1 try. But I think for us, we slipped up in a few areas, and we can work on that. Luckily, it's stuff that we can fix. It's not major stuff. It's literally small stuff. So we fixed that, and we'll be ready for this weekend. Coming weeks are going to be tough, but this is what we like. We like it tough, and we're looking forward to what's coming.
Cheers.
Thank you. Nathan? Nathan Gogela, can you hear me? Yes. Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
Thanks. Evening to all media and gentlemen on the high table. I've got 2 questions. Kwagga, firstly, I just want to ask, do you prefer be called Kwagga or Albertus before I start?
No, Kwagga is perfect. I don't think a lot of people would know about this.
Okay, cool. You'll be coming on as a bomb squad member. What will you guys be looking to improve, especially after the loss last week? Anything that was highlighted during the review from last week and preview for this week's second leg?
I think our job stayed the same last weekend also was to get on and bring energy to the team, especially for us, because we have a few loose thoughts and stuff and people moving around, and the players that really work hard from the start needs to feed energy off us. So for us, it's to get onto the pitch and make an impact and give energy to the guys that started the game so they can also finish it.
Thanks, Ray. Good day, gentlemen. My question's for Kwagga. Kwagga, do you think the Aussies matched the Springboks physically, and were you prepared for the kind of disruptive, kind of tackling the likes of Swinton did? There was a few of them armless that were probably not picked up. There were a few spoilers out and about. What was that physical contest like from last weekend, and how will the Springboks try to exert themselves this weekend?
Yeah, definitely. I think we obviously analysed them before we played them, and we had a look at how they play and the stuff they do off the ball to monopolise the defence. So for us, we knew it was coming, but personally, I feel we didn't stop the momentum as we should have, and that gave them front foot ball, and that's why they attacked so well. Although they only scored 1 try, they got a lot of momentum. So for us, it was a work on to train this week hard to make sure we back our defense and we stop momentum. So I think that's one thing we definitely want to work on, getting momentum and stopping momentum. So it's important for us as a defensive team also to make sure we do that.
Sorry, just a quick follow-up on that, Kwagga. The bench is very sort of lopsided, lots of flankers in there, and lots of locks in the starters. What is the message there? What are you guys meant to bring that the forwards would not have done in the starting lineup?
Yeah, I think if you look at the loose trio that's basically on the bench, for us is to bring energy to the pack, to make sure that we get the pack going again and make sure the pack is functioning. And for us in defense also to work hard. We know that some teams score the most points at the last ends of games. So for us is to come on and to work hard in the defensive setup also to get off the line and make sure our defense are performing.
Okay, now we give a chance to Liam Belkam.
Hi, good evening, guys. My question is for Kwagga. It relates to the impact of Michael Hooper. Obviously, he's a fantastic flanker. He impacts the game in different ways. He also seems to have the ear of the referee fairly often. How difficult is it to play against a guy like that, given the range of skills that he brings to the party?
Yeah, I love it to play against him. I've played against him a lot in Super Rugby and now at Test level also. He's a really good player. All credit to him. He's played a lot of Test caps also. And he's a player that can go 80 minutes every game. I think he's done it before in Super Rugby seasons where he played basically all the games. Yeah, it's great playing against a guy like that because you know he's gonna be at his best and you got to be at your best to actually meet each other. Yeah, like I say, he's a good player, so it's never going to be easy. But yeah, for us, it's just to focus on our system and not use individuals and focus on them.
Okay, we're going to go one more round of questions and then we will conclude. And we circle back to Mike Greenway. If your hand is
No,
up.
I think that's an old hand there.
Thank you, Mike. Right, Tinus van Staden, you have a fresh question?
Yes, I have one for both, Ryan. Mag ek vir Kwagga in Afrikaans vra?
Ja, gaan maar voort, dankie.
Kwagga, julle het nogal so 'n paar spelers op die bank wat bal toe speel. Jouself en Marco en Malcolm en dan iemand so Steven kan ook is ook goed op die grond. Is dit 'n groot deel van die wedstrydplan en help dit vir 'n ou soos jy as jy weet jy's die enigste ou wat die afbreekpunte kan tref en omgekeerde besit kan bewerkstellig. And then for Trevor, I just want to know if it's difficult to switch from tight head to loose head, if there's a certain position you prefer, and if there's a certain position you think you might be better in.
Ja, ek dink ons is 'n klomp soos jy sê baljagters wat op die bank is. Vir ons is dit om op te gaan en 'n impak te maak en ja, miskien omgekeerde besit vir ons span te gee waarvan ons kan attack. Ja, ek dink definitief dit help baie as 'n mens 'n paar spelers op die veld het want baie keer gaan dit nie oor die turnovers wat gemaak word nie, maar daai 1-2 sekondes wat ons ekstra kry by 'n rak gee net kans vir ons defense om weer te set en van die lyn af te kom. So dit maak definitief 'n verskil en dit help ook baie met die verdediging.
Thank you. Just a question for Kwagga. Sorry, Ashwa. Kwagga, you probably the fastest loose forward on the bench or in the team. I just wanted to know if seeing that there's a 6-2 split, do you also cover any position in the back line? Did you train maybe to come on as a wing or center or something?
Can I just interject? Can I just interject? Sorry, Kwagga, just before you answer. Mike Greenway, your mic is active and we can actually hear your conversation with the neighbor, if you want. Thank you very much. Sorry, Kwagga, go ahead.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't think I'll come on for one of the backs. I think that is probably a last resort. If something happens and we are in trouble, I'll probably go or to the wing or to the center. I've made my Currie Cup debut on wings, so yeah, it'd be fine for me. I played 7, so if it really happens and we need to do it, I'll be able to slot in there. And I think with the backline and the experience that we have here, they'll make it easy for me to slot into that position if it happens.